We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at these. And what these are from Burger King, it is the new, as of the filming of this, brand spanking new Fiery Nuggets, not to be confused with the Ghost Nuggets, which were last year. There's a video of that in the fast food restaurant playlist if you're interested. Not to be confused as well with the spicy chicken fries, which are also gone now. And I believe those showed up in a video as well. That might be in that playlist also. You can check that out. So these are Fiery Nuggets. Something different. And I don't know, it's so much Burger King chasing the spicy trend as not having a firm grip on what it is that they actually want to do with the non-regular nuggets. So let's take a look at one of these. And you can see it is pretty spongy as usual, as you might expect. The compressed chicken sponge. Really, it's the breading here. So this is supposed to be a cayenne and bird's eye, I believe. Black pepper as well, of course. So let's get into it and see what we have here. Interesting. There's a slight bit of sweetness to these. I don't know if they're supposed to be. That's weird. I mean, as expected, they're not fiery. At least not yet. No, this one's sweet too. Well, I don't think they have other foods that go in the fryer that are sweet. Definitely has to be in this breading. That's interesting. I mean, there's a really mild degree of spiciness to this. I wasn't expecting anything hot. So far, I'd say it's probably a default one. The sweetness is really interesting. These aren't bad. I don't usually like chicken nuggets, but it's weird. There's almost like it's almost like a sort of artificial fakey sweet to it, almost, if that makes sense. But it kind of works here. I'm not going to haul out a helper for these. Both because there is a slight build to these, surprisingly. But also because I kind of like this flavor. It's so weird though. You know, if you buy You know how if you buy like a you know, like a pie in a box, right? And it's got that kind of fakey sweetness to it. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Just fascinating. These aren't great. They're better than McNuggets, though. I will get in that, and I'm kind of surprised that they went for something this kind of complex. Not bad. Still a little bit of a build. I'm not going to give it a legit one yet, though. We'll keep going and see if it gets there. So far, very definitely a default one, no question. There's more punch than I expected. It's still very, very minor, very low key. But I mean, what can I say? Credit where it's due, it's there. The worst part of these by far is the chicken that's inside there. Why say they're better than McNuggets? That is a really low bar. Oh, you could trip over it and still make it, I think. Alright. I said I wasn't going to do this. But I changed my mind for the simple fact that I'm really curious now to see how it interacts with a hot sauce. This particular one is 13 stars, the nuclear option. I don't know if the video is up for this yet. There is a written review, of course, available in the blog that's linked below. You can check that out if you want to. Like I said, I don't remember if there's a video for this poster or not. If there is, it will be in that the written review for this as well. It'll be linked to it there. So we have habaneros, ghost peppers, reapers. Oh yeah, that's it. So ghost peppers, habaneros, and reapers. All right, let's throw a little splash on here and just see what happens. Those peppers complement the red peppers in this extremely well. I like this sauce quite a bit. All right. Yeah, baseline. Well, that's too subtle for how much sauce I put on there. Let's try it with this much smaller amount. Not bad. Yeah, trying to get the balance right here is going to be the trick. Certainly they're much hotter now, of course. Well, I need to think about this. Do I think Burger King has a winner on their hands? Boy, I don't know. I think that is one of the more interesting breadings I've ever had. And from perspective, I never expected to have a sort of a sweet, hot vibe to it. That is really cool, and I'm glad they did that. I think the problem comes in with the actual center of that. Had that been either slightly thicker batter, or had they gone with like an actual regular chicken strip in there rather than the nuggets, the actual flavor of the nuggets is not very good. The white part that's in there is actually what ruins these. The breading itself is really, really cool though. It's subtle, it's sweet, it's hot. It's I mean, not super hot. I'll give these a default 1, flat. Certainly they're noticeably spicier than like a regular one, for instance. But they're not, I don't think, challenging like at all. They're really very nice. They sell them in 8-packs, and I think that's the right move. Because 8 of those things, I wasn't getting sick of them. I got two of the 8-packs, as you saw. And around about 10, 12 of those things, it was getting to be a struggle. Just the flavor of that chicken in the center is this. So if you stick with an 8-pack going with something else, I think they're a really nice change of pace. They're kind of a winner for me in that respect. I wouldn't get them again, though, because I don't like chicken nuggets as a rule. Compressed chicken is not a food I like to have very often, if at all. In fact, the last time I had compressed chicken was the spicy chicken fries for a video I did this year. Prior to that, it was the ghost pepper nuggets from Burger King, actually, last year. And again, it's just to film videos. I don't buy those as a rule. If I unfortunately pick up a wrong bag or something at a grocery store, I'm usually really displeased with that. So I don't like the chicken sponges. The compressed chicken is no good, and that actually is what ruins those. So they're definitely on the right track with that breading, though. That breading is very, very nice. Again, shocking coming from Burger King. That just that little grace note of sweetness in there, I think, really, really makes these way more interesting than I was expecting. Fiery? No. But definitely more interesting. I wouldn't say it goes as far as to say they're good or anything like that, but they are very intriguing, particularly coming from Burger King. And I guess we'll just leave it at that. So there we go. That was the Burger King Fiery Nuggets. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.